All right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining me today. We got the improved Tuff Built All-in-One cattle chute. There was a couple little things that were made different, not to help on the cattle side, but on the operator side to make it a little faster out in the field for setup and teardown, and just a little more convenient for us. As far as the cattle flow through, everything is identical. If you want a good system that's affordably priced compared to the competition, that provides good safety for yourself and for the cattle, these new all-in-one units do a good job. And since they're portable, we use them out in the pasture. We just set up in the middle of the pasture. We throw some cornstalk bales down, put the unit on top of that, build a corral off the side. Boom, there we go, right in the middle of the pasture. And it's a good unit. I've been selling them for several years now. With the off-farm job, I was never really able to really dive and get after it hard, but we're going to try a little harder this year and promote it a little more and see what happens. So starting at the front of the machine, we got the premium automatic head catch. Everything can be done on both sides. You know, it doesn't matter. If you do anything on this side, you can do it on that side. I like it because for myself, sometimes I'm by myself, and the automatic head catch, as they come through, they catch themselves. It's a quick pin adjust on the top and the bottom with 4 adjustments up there. When it's back, we have a screw up here to adjust how far back we want them doors to open. This one has the head catch, so we can pull that down. We can catch their head. It locks their head up so you can do tagging if she's a little wild, or even if you don't need to tag or do anything up front, it can just take some of that fight out of their head and offer a little more safety for the operator. The other thing we had good luck with is a neck sweep. It's just another pipe that runs here. You just push it across if you got a wild one, and now their head is turned so they can only wiggle their head a little bit like that, and it does take a lot of fight out of them, and just again, it makes it a whole lot more safer for the operators. And then when you're done, you just give that a little lift, good to go. When the cow is done, you just give that a pull, let her out, let go, returns to work. If you are loading, like I load the trailer out of this thing a lot of times, there's a pin up here. We can take him out and bring him up. Now the gates are locked open. Now we can run everybody into the trailer, and it works out good. And it's spring loaded, so if you do have that cow that's running up through the chute system, it is kind of spring loaded. You hear that clunk clunk? That movement takes a little bit of that cushion out. It might help the cow a little bit, but it more or less makes the equipment last a little bit longer and less abuse on the equipment. You've seen us use the deluxe chute in the past on the cows for vaccinations. We come in here, you give this as a little lift and turn it out, and now it opens up this whole area that I can come in. You can grab a chunk of hide, you can put the shot in, you can work in here, lots of room. Simply shut it, it drops back down. We'll drop this one, reach in and do our wormer. All 3 sides fall down. The other side is exactly the same. Everything slam latch. Right back into position. Nice easy squeeze. Just pull the handle. It's smooth, it's quiet, everything is greasable throughout the whole machine. All these pivot points, nice heavy construction. Normally this would be we're in transport now, so it's a little high. If a cow goes down, we can open this up the whole side, or the other side we can release the head gate and let her kind of back up to get up, or you can throw a lariat around her head and get her head around to the side and drag her out if you have to. If you need to do something, inspect a foot, something's not right on their ankle, or you need to help a calf get latched that first time, or a couple times helping get nursing to get going with that bond with mom. The bottom opens up nice and easy. Slam latch again. They improved this rod over the years. The early ones were a different type of poly material, and they were really flexible, and they kind of made you like, uh-oh. So when you shove this through, and then you clamp that up, work that right up behind her, give her a squeeze, you're in total control. This new fiberglass rod, it's a little heavier, bigger. It does a nice job. If we look at the construction here, I really like this. This floor plate is broke to that shape. It's not a flat piece of steel with square tubing welded on top of it, creating a potential rust out spot. And then we got the rhino lining with a lot of grit in there to help with traction. So the pelp cage door, we can open to the outside, slam shut, open to the inside, slam shut, locked in place. The other door does the exact same thing. And if you want, for whatever reason, if you want to put the hinge on the front half and have the door swing the other way, that's up to you. It's your machine, set it up how you. So the elevator's doors are shut. When I'm by myself, I'll leave them shut. The next cow is in the aisle. I'll empty the chute. Then I can open this up and I can lock it open. And now, while I'm getting the next stuff ready, the banding machine or whatever we're doing, we can kind of get ready out here. I'll give that cow time on her own to just come up and get caught, and then we do what we need to do, and then shut this down again. It's a really nice system when I'm by myself. You'll see that last year the system helped me handle that 2,800 pound bull by myself. That has to say something, guys. The rope, again, there's two hooks up here, so like you can hang your wormer bottle up here. You know, it feeds the jug upside down, so you can hang that up here. Your hose comes over, you can dispense on the cattle, and then you can just hook your dispense nozzle up there as well, or to the other hook. There's hooks on the other side as well, so this rope you can throw across to the other side. So we got the nice alleyway with the no-back system to it. So again, it squeezes. We just bring the bar from our head chute down here to adjust this for the size of cows we're doing. We're not adjusting this in and out for every animal. We just kind of get it close. For the calves, you know, you bring it way down. For the cows, you open it back up. It's a nice system. The no-back, just pull it down. It locks where you want it. If you need it to go up a little bit. Really nice, really simple. The no-back is just a simple floating bar. As they come underneath it, it lifts up. It drops back down. It's fairly quiet. It drops onto rubber pads. And then you got the bar there that then drops below their butt, so they can't back up, back into the rotary tub. And you got another elevator door, again, to control that flow. So while you're not back here, you don't have to worry about one of them backing into the system, you know. Now you got to chase her back out. You just leave the elevator door shut, get these two cows through, open it up, and bring in the next two, kind of deal, however you decide. It's a nice alleyway. All right, so here's our scale kit. So all we do is take that one bolt off the middle. This green cover comes off. This load cell sits in there, and this nice heavy duty plank sits on top. There's two of them here. I got two kits coming just for my own inventory. Good heavy plank, same rhino lining with traction, same broke material, not welded pipe, for a good long lasting, durable, heavy duty, and safe for the cows to walk on plank. So we got the True Test 7i monitor here to go with the scale kit. We can mount him up here. We can be as advanced as we can have a chip reader, and we can put chips in the ears for tagging the animals. So when they come across, it automatically records their weight for more. If you got a lot of cattle to run through and you just don't want to slow down them few seconds per head to enter the weights manually, that kind of deal, they just come through. You know, number 22, beep, 450, run them on through. Number 21, beep, 500, run them on through. We'd like to play with the scale this year if we can, so then we can try and fine tune we're trying to finish on grasses as best we can. So if we can fine tune that system and start making records that, hey, on this mix, on this type of rotation, we had these kind of gains, you know, and the scale is going to help verify that. We got a lower price option, so this one you can save some money, and just as is, when number 22 comes in the chute, you just enter number 22 and record his weight, send him on through. It's still a good system, has the memory and everything in here. I do have a 3i coming. It's on order. I'm just waiting. That one is a very inexpensive system to compare to this, and it's more of an app-based system on your phone. But that one you could also just, hey, you see that? You got your notebook right there. You just write down number 20 weighed 450, number 21 weighed 475, you know, and just keep a notebook on it and save a lot of money. Pay yourself for 10 minutes of note taking. One new addition they made was a little tab up here and a little tab down here. And what that does is they've got an electric over hydraulic kit that we can bolt on here. So then you just lower with the touch of a button, you lower the jacks, it'll set the rear end on the ground and kind of pivot the whole machine up, and we can pull our tongue off of the machine, and we can pull our transportation wheels off, and then hit the button and the whole machine lowers down flat, ready to work. Boy, easy peasy, guys. So a big improvement back here was how they made the tub fold out. And so now we have a square frame coming all the way right to the end, where the old units, it kind of came to a triangle back here. And then we had this channel that was pinned. Let me turn you. And then we had this channel, you had to reach up here and pull a pin, and reach down here and pull a pin. It wasn't a bad system. It was just a little clumsy for one guy to do, because you know, kind of walk it out like that, and it's just a little bit clumsy to do. Now for folding out, we just pull this pin and swing this guy out. The wind is going to be fighting me a little bit here. He's going to come back on me, but that's okay. So we just pull him out. There's this little transportation hook that goes up there. There was this transportation lock that was up there. Put him in, and if it was on the ground, we've got the jack down there that would support this side of the tub so the whole machine isn't falling. And so you'd use that jack to winch it up, and it'll bring them bottom two into place. You drop that pin and you're good to go. On the sweep tub side, we've got panel hooks. Again, come in here, open him up. Now the cattle got to go around us. We run them in and we follow. And now they're caught. It doesn't matter how wild they are after this point. They're caught. I'm safe. They're safe. We're good to go. And then we push around. Normally that bar is on the ground and not in your shit. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the walk around. It's a beautiful piece of equipment. It's worked really good for us. And if it didn't work good for us, I wouldn't be selling it. And I'm gonna go. The snow is starting to come. That wind is only getting more cold. I'm out of here.